Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Welcome to Rockville. North America's largest rock festival is finally here.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman, W4CY Radio at Welcome to Rockville 2025, and I'm here with
Dan Chandler, Evans Blue. What's going on?
Nice.
Yes.
So I'm very excited because we're here at Welcome to Rockville, and is this like your first festival or even first show since 2015 or something?
It's been a while until last weekend. We played up in Lansing, Michigan at a festival. So it was a good show to have a first show back in a long time. We get the kinks worked out, make sure everything's working correctly. And we did have a couple hiccups, but that's to be expected.
It's great that you said that because I like that Rockville's the second because you got rid of all the bugs and cobwebs and everything, and now you can kill it here at the Daytona Speedway.
Isn't that amazing? I know. We were driving on the track to get to the dressing room.
Right?
And all, I mean, it's just crazy. I got my kids with me, so they get to see everything, kind of experience, and it's amazing, man.
How'd they like driving on the Speedway?
They love it. Their papa is a huge race car fanatic. Used to drive cars, build them, race them. He's not with us today, so we ended up filming him, and he's like, that would have been the best part of my trip. I'm like,
nice.
Yeah, you would have loved it, man.
Did you see the wall? It's not like it looks on TV.
Absolutely not.
The first year I was here, I was like, because I have a Jeep, and I have my skateboard in the Jeep, and I said to Christine, who runs media here, I'm like, hey, if I take my skateboard and ride it out the wall, will I get my media passport? She said, yeah, probably. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll wait till after.
There you go. Wait till the end.
But I looked at that wall, I'm like, yeah, I would probably break a lot of bones getting on my skateboard and try and come down the wall.
I ain't going on a skateboard without a wall. Yeah, I'd have been in big trouble. But yeah, that wall is so much more angled than I see on TV.
You don't know. And then, okay, do you know why those colored seats are?
No, but we thought it was people when we first pulled in.
Is that why it's that way?
Oh, my God.
So that when they're on TV...
That's incredible.
No matter how many people are here, it looks like it's full.
I need to do that at all our Evans Blue shows.
Yeah, there you go. Tell us what made you come out of this long hiatus. And it seems a lot of bands are doing it in 2025 for some reason.
Yeah, I don't remember collaborating with people and telling them, hey, let's all go back out and play. But we've been wanting to play for a long time. I did a couple other projects just for fun to stay busy. I can't just not play or make music. But really it just came down to life's events, man. It's everybody's got kids and everybody's trying to make it work, and we just figured it's time. I want to get back out there. I miss it. My kids are at the age now where they can actually experience something that I did for my whole life and get a memory. And for me, it's medicine, and I miss it.
Oh, it's definitely the best therapy there is, for sure. And,
oh, my God.
And the way I look at it is it's kind of like, you were talking about that with, having kids, like you're in a band and then you start a family and you focus on the family and then the kids get older and it's, okay, now I can go back to doing this.
Coming out of the bubble.
There you go. There you go. What do your kids think about when they see you up there doing that?
I don't know. That's very... I'm not
He's
sure.
He's holding the devil horns up, so they're both are, so they're into it.
We listen to a lot of music at the house, play a lot of music. They both love it. But yeah, I don't hear them jamming my CDs or streaming my music anyway. No. But they're fans. I'm no Taylor Swift or anything, so it's a little different.
It's funny you should say that because I was just going to mention I have a granddaughter, two granddaughters that are Swifties.
Oh, okay.
And I had them in the car, isolated, couldn't go anywhere. I'm like, here, I'm going to play you a song. Let's see what you think about it. And it was I Prevail.
Oh, yeah.
Blank Spaces.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so one of my granddaughters, both of them were like, it's all right. I like Taylor better.
Oh, my God.
Then got back to the house, and one of my granddaughters, she's locked in her room like a typical preteen.
Playing it. Jamming away. I love it.
I'm like, converted.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. They hear you later. They hear you later.
So you were commenting on this. Okay, so this is my battle vest from the 80s, okay?
That's awesome vest.
Slayer didn't even have patches yet.
Oh, my
God. It's funny because I was on Shiprock doing coverage, and that was the first time I've brought this out of the closet and brought it to festivals to do interviews.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that was a great fucking idea because, Winston from Parkway Drive was totally geeking out, especially this patch, because he's like, holy shit, I've never seen a logo like that for Metallica, because they're not a satanic or whatever band.
I have not either.
So I have a trivia question for you, because it just came up before. Do you know what that represents, that patch?
I got nothing. What is it? It looks like a devil, King Kong, dragon, something.
It's the song Jump in the Fire.
Oh, makes sense now.
Before Kill 'Em All came out, this was the patch.
No kidding. Wow, man. What a conversation piece this jacket is.
Oh, yeah, it's got a lot. Now, we go on the other side, and you see the mosh pit conversation piece.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay? And, of course, like...
Wow, look at these patches.
I know, right? That's
Holy
a Metallica
cow.
patch, believe it or not.
That is incredible.
And that's a Venom patch.
Wow, I've never seen it has like the actual picture on the patch.
Yeah.
That is killer. We need to get some of these. Bring them back.
I know, right?
I love it.
And then over here is blood from climbing up on Marshall's stack, running from security, and diving into the crowd, and they moved.
Oh, no.
And there, ergo,
blood.
I have no teeth up top.
Oh, my God, man.
Don't do that, kids.
Yeah.
Do not be stupid like I was.
No jumping in the crowd. Unless, just don't do it. Yeah. It is awesome.
And so I was like, wow, what a great conversational piece. I never thought of it. Look at this. No posers.
Oh, my gosh,
That's
man.
back in the day. You don't even use that reference now. I remember Metallica. There were like 25 of us that used to go to Metallica shows.
Yeah.
And then they did the Black Album. We're like, fuck them, fucking posers, sellouts.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
And then I was right up front for 2 sets at Sonic Temple last week. So, you know what? You're an idiot when you're young, and then you come back a little later and realize it's different when you're adult and doing this stuff. You know, and it's like
100%.
There shouldn't be that gatekeeping. There shouldn't be that poser bullshit. What I love now is there's going to be 200,000 people here at Welcome to Rockville, and we're just one big family, and nobody's an outcast.
Right.
Nobody. You can be whoever you want to be. That wasn't the case in the beginning. I'm so glad it got to where we are.
100%.
So now you came back at the right time then.
Yes, I guess so. I guess we did. I wanted to be back earlier. We all did. But yeah, we've been tracking songs in the studio, recording, trying to get some new music. We've got tracks done. We just have to figure out the best scenario, because we were like, well, if we're going to do these festivals, it'd be nice to have something new out there. But we didn't get them done in time, and we didn't want to pass up an opportunity to play at a show like this.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so we'll get them out there as soon as we can.
Do you have other festivals you're going to be doing?
Yeah, we're going down to Houston, Texas next weekend, and Dallas. And we're playing, I guess, the Marilyn Manson or like the Buzz Fest. And the DF something. I forget what they called it. But yeah, Dallas, it's going to be same bill, same lineup.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Yeah, and then we go home for a little bit.
That's always nice, right?
It is.
Isn't it better now that you're a little older, like instead of being touring 370 million days of the year, to go, take some time off, recharge?
100%.
Like me, I do almost all the festivals in the U.S., UK, Europe. I do a bunch.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm going to go home from here, and I'm going to have 4 days before I have to go to Vegas for punk rock bowling, and I will seclude. Like, nobody will see me outside at all. I'll be like just let me just chill out, recharge, be myself. But then I come here, I'm like, oh, my God. I love this. Like,
I know,
it's like a love-hate relationship.
It is, 100%. That's what it's like. You can't wait to get back out, and then you can't wait to get home. Then you can't. It's just, that's what we are. We're humans. That's what we do. We want what we can't have, and when we have it, we don't want it.
If you were to take one story, good or bad, that you've had throughout this whole career of music that you're going to tell your grandkids about, what would it be?
I don't know if I'd have to encompass maybe the whole way it went, how it started. I would say it seems impossible, and I think you have to be a little bit delusional to think you can actually pull something like this off, but be delusional. That's how it happens. Keep pushing, keep going. I think just really it was just the climb and the desperation, and everything looks better now looking back because it worked out. You know what I mean? But at the time, it's difficult. So sometimes things are going to be hard, and like I said, when I tell my kids, it's like, if you want something bad enough, you can get it. You just have to want it bad enough. If you don't get it, you got to do everything it takes. And I love that story because it's not a job like someone's making you do it. It's the one thing in my life that has been like under my control. Nobody told me to do it. Nobody said pick up a guitar, write a song, do that. It was all in my heart. So the fact that it actually felt more accomplished, we're not Nickelback and Creed and Metallica and all. But, dude, I am not upset about how we've gotten to where we've gotten.
I think you have that sound, though. Like this, your music sounds like those big stadium bands you were just mentioning, especially like a Nickelback or Creed or anything along that lines. It has that. There's bands that do it, and then there's bands that sound like it. Right. And you guys are like sound like it. Okay. You know, you got that familiarity. Listen to your music and like, man, I know that.
Right. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'll take that all day.
Yeah, and I love what you said because I'm also a motivational speaker, and it is all about, this business is all about persevering and persistence. Like, you don't have those two components, you are screwed.
Yep.
And initially, like, I was very involved in the 80s LA metal scene and sang thrash metal and knew everybody, and then I didn't do what like Metallica did. Like, they were so persistent, persevering, and I was at their first show ever and I saw what happened, and I'm just going to go in a different direction, which I did, and I went into the business world once I got into my 20s in the financial business. But then after a while of that, it just came back because, hey, it's part of you. It's like when people say to me, oh, I used to like metal. I'm like, then you were never a metalhead. Because I don't know any metalhead that says I used to like metal. I don't know any rocker that says I used to like rock. I don't know real punks that say I used to like punk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it is in you.
Exactly.
It's in you all the time. And so I understand exactly what you're saying. And thank God you're still here because, man. And to give that message to the younger generation that you can't see what's on the other side of the forest.
Yeah, and they get told what's possible and what's not possible. That's what the delusion part is. It's if I listen to everybody, just like everybody who's ever tried to do something they really wanted to do and it was hard, a lot of times you're just told how to believe, like, well, it's just not possible. And I don't think that ends. I think I'm still snapping out of things that people told me, indoctrinated me into believing that, oh, there's no real rock stars, or there's no real money, and there's no way you're gonna. If I really believed all that stuff, I would give up. Who wouldn't? It's okay. I do it because I love it. That's the difference. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for, you know what I mean? It's not that. And I think any band that's going out there thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna make a song that sells 1 million records because it sounds like this and it does this and it's just like that. That's just not gonna work.
No. And see, to me, the true musicians are the ones that are around and become the icons because they just have no clue. They're just being musicians. They're not out to be a rock star. And most of them don't like it. Like you take Kurt Cobain. He's not with us because he didn't like it. And he couldn't escape it. Yeah. He just wanted to sit in the hotel room with Courtney and play music.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that's the real rock stars.
100%. Yeah, it's like those people who be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, right? That saying. I'm not at any level like that, but I do know that there is we had that festival last weekend, and you'll have those certain fans which I'm so grateful for, but they really enjoy your company and talking, and I'll talk until it's morning, to be honest with you. But there is, like you said, you sometimes have to get away. That 4 days you're going to have to just seclude yourself, and it's like my social limit gets drained after a while. You're like, okay, I got to recharge this. So I don't know how to like talk anymore. And
totally.
But yeah, that's what it is. And thank God for these people, man.
Yeah.
Thank God for them. And I love when I run into a fan like that's just, it changes. It makes you feel just completely different. Like, wow.
When they're singing your songs, okay, does that trip you out or what?
It is. It's amazing. I'm just a guy and they're just a guy or a girl or whatever, and for some reason, and I know how it is because I'm just a guy who sees other artists that I'm like, oh my God, I just admire them, and they see that in you, and you're like, I don't know what you see because, I'm just a dude, but it's so cool. It's a very lucky life to have those kind of people around you.
And most true creatives are their own worst critics.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of friends that are band members, and it's funny, there's this picture, we were in media, and I was talking to Phil Anselmo because we're friends, and really what I was doing was his wife he was like talking to everybody, and they were all trying to ask for selfies and stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
his wife's like, "Hey, can you get him for me? Because he'll never leave."
Oh, that's
okay.
awesome.
He's just too nice. He'll never leave. So I go whisper in his ear. I'm like, "Hey, your wife needs you to leave now."
There you go.
And then he whispers in my ear, "Hey, my set sucked today."
That's hilarious.
And it is funny because that is how people think. And everybody's going, "What'd he say? What'd he say?" And I'm like, I'm not telling them. But,
Right.
you know, it's like, it's the same for me. I'll do interviews and I'll get off the interview. I'm like, man, in my head, I'm like, man, I fucking sucked. And then the artists are like, man,
This is the greatest
that was the
interview
greatest
ever."
interview ever.
Exactly.
That was so much fun. I'm like, were you at the same interview? I'm not
God.
sure because I think I sucked. But,
That's
you know.
hilarious. It's perspective, man. We'll get off stage and I'll be like, guys, we killed. It was so fun. And one guy's like, God, I couldn't hear anything. I missed this. I'm so sorry. I probably messed everything up. And I'm like, what? That was amazing. I'm like, I guess I better listen to you guys too instead of just myself.
But you know what? I think those mess ups in live shows are what make them great. One of my biggest memories, Us Festival, 1983, Van Halen's headlining. They start playing Ain't Talk About Love, and David Lee Roth just standing there. Eddie's looking at him, and he just goes to this crowd of 300,000 people and goes, I fucking forgot the words.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole fucking place cheered. That was the best part of the whole show.
That is amazing.
And then, of course, there was one heckler in the crowd. There's always at least one douche, okay?
Of course.
And so Dave just turned to him and goes, where's your kids?
No, they're gone.
Okay.
You're good. They've heard it all.
I'm going to fuck your girlfriend.
Oh, that is amazing. Holy
That's
cow.
what live music's
Yeah.
about, though. It's not the perfectionism.
Right.
That's for the studio.
That's exactly right. They
Yeah.
want to see and watch and feel. I love it. Yeah, we mess up. It's how you handle it, right? Own it like
Always.
that. Yeah.
Always.
Whenever
Because most people don't even notice.
No,
you,
no.
the artist, notice when you
Exactly.
fuck up.
And typically you won't notice until you see the artist act weird. Something happened. You're like, oh, what? They must have messed up. Wouldn't have known it.
Wouldn't know, wouldn't pay attention. It was even funny with Metallica at Sonic Temple. I think it was the first set. I heard something like Miss, but I didn't really pay attention to that. And then everybody around me, because everybody likes to throw shade at Lars, okay, and they're like, oh, Lars fucking missed it.
Oh,
and
my
I was
God.
like, I didn't even really notice it like that. I just noticed it like there was a little blip. But listen, it's live. Like, you know how many times I'll do an interview and there's shit I was going to ask and I don't even remember it? Fuck, afterwards I'm like, fuck, I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
You're just in the moment, man. And
Yeah.
I think everybody out there in the show should be in the moment. Forget that stuff. Forget
Yeah,
the
man.
bullshit complaining that goes on all the time. Just bugs
like
me.
that-
I thought that was going to be over with COVID, like when we didn't have live music for 2 years.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no kidding.
But it's like back full force now. And you're just ridiculous. This is the best therapy ever.
Right.
And listen, fucking doesn't it make you feel good? Who cares if it's
Yeah.
perfect? Who
If someone
cares if
met- yeah.
something's whatever?
If you're out there and you're doing debits and credits on how the band's performing and like, oh, got it. Did you see it? Oh, then we're not playing for you.
No doubt.
It's for the people who feel it. Who cares? It happens, man.
You know who I know that does that most is my friends are musicians that never even got up above the ground, much less up anywhere. And it's like they're all criticizing all the big musicians
that's
that are
how it
up
is,
there. And you know what?
Yeah.
Everybody likes to criticize Lars, but look at where he is.
I think he's
Like,
depressed about it.
He was right about Napster too. Everybody gave him shade about that. If everybody listened, artists would be making a lot more money right now.
Yes, sir. That's so true.
But I'm glad you're here at Rockville. You guys are badass.
So happy. Thank
And
you so much.
It's going to be such a cool live show here. And, man, I hope to see you again. A lot more of these and
Oh, I can't wait.
new
man.
music and all that. Tell everybody how they can reach out to you guys forever.
We got the typical stuff, all the social media, the Facebook, we got to get more active on those social media. But now that we're out playing again, we're gonna have some new music soon. You're probably going to hear a lot more from us, right? So just the basic social media platforms.
Isn't it weird, too, that you were on that long hiatus and you come back and, fuck, I got to do this social media shit?
I was like, what do we say? Like, I take a video of me just standing there.
It's wild, right?
Yeah,
You come out and it's like, oh, Boy, that's a lot of change. Like, I'm from the tape trading days. Like, I want to go back to that shit.
Yeah, no kidding. When's tapes coming back?
I know. Metallica's last album, they put out a cassette tape.
That's right.
James even said during the set at Sonic Temple, he's buy the cassette.
Oh, my God, that's amazing. People would buy that just for novelty.
No doubt. I still have from tape trading, the No Life Till Leather, their demo.
Oh, no kidding.
It's recorded over 50 times.
Yeah.
You can't even tell what it says on it, but it's like, I'm keeping this fucking thing.
That's amazing.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure.
Man, thanks a lot for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Dude, I appreciate you. I'll be here all weekend, so I'm going to come back and see you a little bit later.
I love it. Let's do it.
Awesome, brother.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.